is up? Oh, you got it.
He's so trash at the intro, bro.
know,
He
you
just
got
caves. What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever Christmas edition of the Good Point Bro podcast. It's officially December. We like the holiday spirit. You like it. Just come join us,
It's
hang
the
out.
holiday spirit.
Bag of popcorn, some peppermint bark, whatever you're into.
I think
this is episode number 32 of the Good Point Bro podcast. My name is Caden. This is my little bro, Cam. Say what's up.
What up? Don't sleep.
Don't sleep on
If
us,
you've
bro.
been
We're
watching the
growing.
podcast, I think I've probably missed it like twice. But
Don't
almost
sleep.
every podcast I've said it.
Yeah.
And I feel like we waited too long for the Christmas lights. Because I'm like
What?
a big like...
This is the first episode in December.
Oh, we haven't... No, this is... Oh, that we're posting, but...
Yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, it says 11:30 behind us.
Because we put Christmas lights up like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving hits.
No. 1 week. And that was only because...
that was 2 weeks. Because people were coming over or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it
It
too.
feels like
but-
it's been a minute since we recorded.
Yeah, it does. It has, for real.
Yeah.
Because of Thanksgiving. Hope you guys
We're
all had a
finna
great
hit these 3
Thanksgiving.
weeks hard
Yeah, dude, these next few weeks. And then also, like,
before Christmas.
one thing I noticed, bro, is, like, it was hard for me to get content out because I hadn't made it pre-people being here.
Yeah, it was tough.
So, like, yeah.
Dude, what last podcast we had how many subs?
Dude, let me
Like
check. I feel like
250?
checking.
I feel like we've gotten like almost 20 since last time we recorded. For real.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Y'all have been showing major love. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I've been sharing love.
We said it.
No, I guessed that the Patriots would beat the Vikings.
I know.
They
I'm
didn't.
trying to find out how much subs we had last.
Oh, I
pod.
say at the beginning.
Oh.
Or is that at the end?
I'm not sure. We'll just have to see.
I don't think it'd be right at the beginning, though.
I've mentioned the sub count a lot.
Like, the,
I
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's 253.
Yeah. We've
I don't
gotten
know why
like
that's
20
stuck in my
subs
head,
since
but-
last podcast was really good.
Yeah, we had more than that, but YouTube's weird. Then we just hit 500 on YouTube.
I don't even
So if
know
you're coming-
TikTok.
On TikTok, yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming over if you're from there.
Yep.
But we're gonna go ahead and get okay. We're gonna go ahead and get started.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go ahead and get started. Wait, before we get started, I didn't put this in here, but I've never been so invested in soccer as I am right now.
I've not even remotely invested.
Okay, because you're
But
not
it's
in
cool
the
that we
social
beat
media
Iran.
scene.
Yeah.
Like social media, bro. People are
makes it
going.
hype.
Yes, people are going nuts over it. Dude, I bet you like the first thing on my feed will be U.S. soccer.
You mean U.S. football?
No, bro, it's soccer.
Yeah, I'm just fine.
Dude, but they're so funny. Oh, these are like Naruto. Whatever. But anyway, it like blown up, bro. They make edits where like when the beat drops, an eagle like makes like the eagle roar or whatever, like hawk the screech.
I'm all about U.S. pride, so that's fine.
Yeah, they're going nuts
So,
over it. That's
that's
pretty
really
sweet.
cool.
So go U.S.
Who are they playing now?
They just beat Iran, so they're out of Group 1. It's England and the U.S. are advancing. They beat Iran, dude. And then the Iran guy was like, he was grueling one of our players. He was like, "You're pronouncing it wrong. It's not Iran. It's Iran."
I saw in the news that there were a lot of Iran fans cheering for U.S. to win.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
I saw that. They're probably going to be executed.
Dude, that's what's... Dude, that... Did you see that the first game they didn't sing the national anthem? And then
Who are the Iranians?
the players, they didn't sing their own. And then their government was like, you guys need to behave in the next game. Or your
Who Iran said that?
Yeah, or your families are going to get it.
Yeah, dude.
And then they sang away.
The people that cheered for the U.S. Be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Looking out for you guys.
Yeah,
Praying
for
for
real.
Iran. Or Iran.
Yeah.
Sorry. Dang, is that going to come back to bite me? Make fun of this dude's accent?
I don't know.
Who knows, man? Who cares? And NBA or NFL, which one you want? Here, I'm holding up a
Let's
number.
roll NBA.
I'm holding up a number behind my hand.
2.
It's either 1 or 2.
2.
Don't just redo it because now I know which one. Okay, it's either 3 or 4. Don't say anything. If it's 3, we're gonna do. If we're both right, if I have the same number as you, we're gonna do the NFL. If we have different numbers, we're gonna do the NBA.
Oh, both of us?
No. Or yeah, that's cool. Let's do
Alright.
that. Either 3 or 4. On the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, 3 it is.
Yeah, let's go.
Which one was 3?
If we do both, we're doing NBA. I think.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I do.
All right. Are the Celtics winning at all, dude? They look good. They're 17-4. By the way, 2 of their losses came to the Bulls.
Yeah.
By the way, but yeah, they're 17-4. They're looking good. Shout out my boy at the gym. You're a big Celtics guy.
Man, I will say this about the Celtics. I think they're the most complete team in the NBA. Their defense has been a little shaky at times this year, but I'm sure they'll get that together in the playoff. They have athletes everywhere. Is that one guy, Robert Williams, still injured on their team?
I'm not sure.
But he's a stud. Malcolm Brogdon was a super good pickup off the bench. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon's coming off the bench on that team. Malcolm Brogdon
he's a baller.
A starter for most teams in the NBA.
For the Lakers, for sure.
Oh yeah, we take anyone, but yeah, they're at least going to the conference finals. It's gonna be them and the Bucks probably. It's just cool to see all these guys because they all got drafted in together and they grew together, and now they're just really hitting their stride.
Which I want to say that was my pick.
Yeah. No, your pick was the Heat.
My original pick.
No, your original pick was the Heat.
I just watched the clip of it.
Picked before the season.
I know. I picked before the season.
I know that was the Heat. I don't even want to. No, we don't have to go.
I know exactly what day it was because I just looked at it.
Bro, you said the Heat.
But my official pick was not the Heat.
I know, but
my dark horse was the Heat.
Oh yeah, your dark horse.
Yeah.
Oh okay. Well, I don't know.
I think
that's not a dark horse. They literally went to the conference finals last year and went to the 1 seed. And we're the 1 seed. So I don't think we were doing dark horse.
We were.
Nah. No.
Oh, I don't know where it is. I don't want to find it. I thought I had the right day, but I guess not.
Yeah,
I definitely picked them for sure.
I know at some point you did, but you also picked the Heat. I feel like they're. I don't know, man. I really enjoy the Celtics team.
I just scroll back.
Yeah, that's funny.
The best way to get something done.
You know what would be hilarious if Biden gave a pep talk to the U.S. soccer team.
Yeah, that would be funny.
That'd be the greatest thing of all time.
That would be funny.
You guys just, go get it.
All right, corn pop. Yeah, for sure.
Go Iran.
Yeah.
He would slip up and say something like that.
Go beat Ecuador, and they're playing like Sweden or something.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're doing. Actually, they're playing some UK team, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Let's go ahead into this first star bench cut. Okay, let's do that. Tyrese Maxey. Oh, shout out TikTok. If you guys comment stuff that you guys want us to talk about, we'll always go look at it. So, star bench cut. Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Simons, Jordan Poole.
This is tough. They're all really good young players. I would start Tyrese Maxey. He's playing good so far this year. He's been hurt. He balled out in the playoffs last year. Was almost carrying the Sixers. Him and Embiid. He was the clear number 2 in the playoffs last year. So I'm gonna start Tyrese Maxey. I'm gonna bench Anthony Simons. He's a young stud. Just dropped 37. He's gonna be great. And I'm benching Jordan Poole. Just kind of having a down year so far. The Warriors haven't looked great. They're 500. I don't even know if they're in the playoff picture in the West. So you got to bench Jordan Poole, and his stats just aren't what Tyrese Maxey's or Anthony Simons are yet. So that's my.
Oh, that was yours, dude. That was so trippy because did you say all 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so my phone buzzed and it dinged or whatever, and then I silenced it, and then yours just buzzed. Yeah, so then, but mine buzzed with yours because it was a group text. So then I checked it. But anyway.
Yeah.
My start bench cut, I'm going to also start Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, so I'm going to start Tyrese Maxey. I'm going to bench Jordan Poole. I think he just shows hot flashes of being an elite shooter. And honestly, I just kind of like him. He's kind of a goofy dude.
Yeah.
And then for now, I'm gonna cut Anthony. I think he's just unproven, but maybe throughout the year, maybe even into the postseason, because I'm sure that Toronto will make the postseason, but
they're not. He's not playing for Toronto.
Oh, the Trailblazers. My bad. I get those mixed up because of their colors.
You're good.
But yeah, especially them even too.
The Trailblazers fell off a cliff.
Yeah, they were the 1 seed, and then
now they're 500. But the West seems like it's gonna be a dogfight. The East, we kind of know the top 2 teams, the Bucks and the Celtics, and the West is gonna be top. I feel like there could be a lot of upsets this year. if you have like the Warriors as the 8 seed and the Suns as the 1 seed. Like top like
Yeah,
1
you just
through
never
8
know.
this year in the playoffs is going to be
Steph
pretty
looks
even.
nasty.
It's going to be like the East last year, I think, with just like
With
with like a bunch of just upsets and no real.
it's competitive.
Yeah,
Parity.
yeah.
There's parity in the
It's-
NBA.
There's parity in the NBA and college football. There's parity everywhere. It's like it's not the year of dominance.
Well, we'll see about the NFL. You know what's funny though is I feel like I just want to point this out. We'll go back to this later, but in the NFL, everyone says, we're chasing the Chiefs. We're chasing Patrick Mahomes, and everyone's like, Josh Allen, when will he get over the hump? When will he finally? And we just completely forget that Joe Burrow already beat him.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, when is Justin Herbert gonna get a chance to beat him? And then Joe Burrow's over here like already been in the Super Bowl and have beaten him, which like I mean I get it. Like Joe Burrow's not quite there. Joe Burrow's played very well without his number one Jamar Chase.
I know that's a big deal, and has 18 straight games, 18 straight games with a touchdown pass, which is
more than
the
Pat.
best active streak in the NFL. Yeah, he has
No,
18 straight
the
games.
Kirk Cousins.
No, I just saw that.
Kirk Cousins has like 37 straight.
No, dude.
Yeah,
It's Joe Burrow. I just saw
unless Kirk Cousins just broke, he might have just lost it,
but Joe Burrow I know has the most consecutive games with a pass touchdown.
or maybe
But I look at the Bengals; they're a good team, but the Bengals that was a fluke, man. That was more Patrick Mahomes than Joe Burrow in that game.
you think.
I feel like I mean Joe Burrow played obviously really well, but Joe Burrow's not on that level yet.
Drew Brees.
He might be on.
Dude, listen to this stat. Drew Brees threw 54 straight games with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, that's nuts. He's probably in that. Would you say Burrow's in that class with? Would you say the 4 like? Would you say like it's Hurts, not in any particular order, but in this specific class, it's Hurts, Tua, Herbert, Burrow, and Allen? Or would you say Allen's above that tier?
What was that?
Like it's Pat Mahomes, and then in this after it's the Pat Mahomes tier, he's by himself, and then it's
he's by
no in particular order, but it's Burrow, Herbert, Tua, Jalen Hurts, and Josh Allen. Or would you say that Josh Allen's above that tier?
I would say he has more playoff success than most of that tier,
Not Burrow.
besides Burrow. Which maybe they have the same amount of wins. Actually, I don't know.
I know Allen's 3-3. I don't know what Burrow is.
Burrow's got to be 3-1.
Yeah, because I think they didn't make the playoffs.
That was his
rookie
second
year.
starting year,
Did he
and he
make the
didn't
playoffs
play.
his rookie year?
He didn't play, even if
Oh
he
yeah, he
was.
got hurt. Yeah. So yeah, he's
Um,
3-1.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Josh Allen's playing his way out of it, which is crazy. It's not like a lot of guys are getting better. Like
If he was
Tua's
having
getting
the
better.
if he had better stats, people would be saying he's obviously above that tier. But yeah, to your point, the narrative was that it's him and Pat Mahomes, and he's doing everything he can to not be in that.
yeah,
Like if he just played better,
even
would
if he
be in
threw the same
He's
amount of
not-
picks,
he's not playing bad.
even
It's
if he
just
threw the same amount of picks that he has, people probably wouldn't notice. But they're in game-winning situations,
Right.
or they're fourth quarter
he's
situations.
single-handedly losing them games. The games they've lost, he's played bad.
So at least by the end of October, Kirk Cousins had 37. So maybe like the first week in November, he didn't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have any. He could not have possibly had any against the Cowboys.
yeah.
They
That's
had-
when it broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dang.
And Joe got it.
That's kind of. So as soon as Kirk Cousins falls off, they start talking about that stat.
Yeah. That's kind of funny.
And that's funny. All right, back to the NBA. We got 2 more topics before we'll switch over to the NFL for good. Start bench cut. LeBron teammates.
All in their prime, or not all in their prime, just when they were with LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah.
So start bench cut. LeBron teammates with LeBron. So obviously you know the 3. We got Kyrie Irving, Dwayne Wade, and Anthony Davis. Won titles with all 3. What are you
I
doing?
gotta go. Oh man, this is tough.
No, it isn't.
Specifically for LeBron, I'm starting Kyrie.
Yes.
I'm benching Dwayne Wade. No, scratch that. I'm sorry. This is for LeBron. I'm starting Kyrie. I'm benching Anthony Davis, and I am cutting Dwayne Wade.
No shot.
I feel this is why.
No
This is
shot.
why. Just
No
listen.
shot.
Just listen. Just listen. This is why. Just hear me out, please. LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne was out of his prime. I'm taking the year that LeBron won with AD, and Dwayne Wade when he was with LeBron was not in his prime. His body was breaking down, and they were
So
good
was Anthony
together,
Davis.
But they got not that 1 year though. I feel like
They
Dwayne.
went to 4 finals together.
No, but and that was mostly LeBron. LeBron was in his peak of his powers when he was with
LeBron.
Dwayne. Don't let that fool you.
2011, Dwayne Wade had more points.
I know. Averaged more points. Somebody didn't it?
He had more total points in the series.
In the
Mavs series.
Yeah, he played better than the Mavs. Everybody would have played better than LeBron against the Mavs in that series. But anyways, I feel like Dwayne and LeBron weren't super compatible. They both needed the ball. LeBron is an AD big man to wing guy, which is a very good duo. And obviously, Kyrie and LeBron fit together like peanut butter and jelly. So I got to cut Dwayne. I feel like Dwayne was getting hurt a lot. He was in his prime the first year when they didn't win a title. That was on LeBron. But the rest of the years, Dwayne Wade was not in his prime. His body was breaking down, and I feel like they weren't super compatible. I know the lobs are nice. I guess, yeah, the best part about their duo was the transition. Like, in transition, they were lethal. But, like, you can't just do that against teams like the Spurs and stuff because it's going to be a half-court offense type game. So, I feel like AD and Kyrie are a better fit for LeBron.
Yeah.
And better teammates.
All right.
Which I'm going to get grilled for that.
Yeah.
But that's just
Because
that's
they
what I
went to
think.
4
That's what I
finals.
think.
No, I'm with you. I'm starting Kyrie.
Huh.
I don't think there's ever been a better duo performance in the finals than the 2016 duo of Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. I don't think we've ever seen anything like it. I don't know if I'll ever see anything like it again.
No, not like that. Not as against
Down
a 73
3.
win
I mean,
team.
yeah.
That
yeah,
will never
and against
be
a
done
73
again.
win team. And then I'm gonna bench AD. No, sorry, you got it in my head. I'm benching Dwayne Wade 4 straight finals together, and I'm cutting AD. And yeah, he was good for that year.
But I'm just looking
He's
at
good for that year.
I'm looking more at a fit though. Looking more for a fit.
I see where you're
You know
coming
what I
from.
mean? It's
but I just
feel
can't
like
get on
they're
board.
a better fit. But who knows? I mean,
Hey, hit us up in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
LeBron's best teammate. Who was the face of the NBA in 5 years?
Luka. And I'm gonna go Luka because he's got that swag, man. He's got that swag. He hits game-winning shots. He's clutch. He's in a big market in the Dallas Mavericks, bigger than Giannis and the Bucks, and that actually matters.
LeBron was
I
on the
feel like
Cavs.
stars are gonna want to play
What's
with.
the big market of Cleveland?
Okay, LeBron. Don't ever compare LeBron. LeBron is in Jordan. It's the LeBron and Jordan. Okay, we're not talking about that. I'm just talking about the market you play in does matter. But anyways, I think that he's more flashy than Giannis, and I feel like Giannis, with the way he plays, and he relies a lot on athleticism. Once that dwindles away, I think his prime is going to be a lot shorter than Luka's because Luka is more skill and he doesn't rely on athleticism. And
He
in the
does,
long-
though.
No, he doesn't.
He has
Dude,
a lot
watch
of,
him
lot
play.
of
He's
athleticism.
slow. I know, but he's slow. I'm just saying. And I feel like that's going to come back to bite Giannis. And Luka's going to have a longer prime. He's also younger than Giannis, too.
Here's why I say Giannis. There's one reason you're wrong. Rings. Giannis is going to win at least 2 more rings.
In 5 years?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's going to win at
could be
least 2
It
more.
definitely could.
He's
but-
going to he's going to win at least 2 more. If Chris Middleton comes back in the playoffs and they get hot, they could easily win again this year. And Luka, I don't trust him to get out of the West the next 3-4 years. I don't.
Okay, you don't know who they're going to add, though. You really
Why
think
haven't
they're
they
gonna
added
keep-
anybody? They're a huge market. Apparently, they should have had all these people.
Well,
They
he's
can't even
only,
hold
what,
on to the people
23?
they have.
Well, no, they didn't get Brunson back. I don't even think they offered Brunson.
Dinwiddie, too. He's the best
Dinwiddie-
player in the playoffs, and he's not even there.
Dinwiddie's still on their team.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway's back. Tim Hardaway Jr., he was hurt.
Dinwiddie's on the Mavs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He is.
I don't think he is, though.
Where do you think he's on then?
Probably retired.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Giannis wins, bro. Giannis wins. Who doesn't want to see Giannis, bro? Giannis is going to end up on the Mount
Giannis is
Rushmore,
going to have a short prime.
and it's going to be nothing.
He's
They
gonna
said
have
the
a
same
short
thing
prime.
about KD. They were right about Anthony
Who
Davis.
did they say that about KD?
Look at his build. His build says
Yeah, but
his build
but he
screams short
But
prime.
he shoots. He's not. Giannis is like Shaq. Shaq's prime was short. Are you kidding me? Shaq's prime was really short. Giannis at 33
I don't know,
is
man.
done, dude.
He won.
How old is Giannis? He's 29 or 28? No, he might be.
Shaq won a title. So you're saying the D
How old
Wade,
is
the
Giannis?
D Wade title, he wasn't in his prime.
No.
So so
No!
D Wade carried.
Yes. Shaq was not in his prime in 2006. You're crazy.
All right.
Shaq, yeah, he was not in his prime. Shaq's
Right.
prime is one of the 3 greatest primes of all time, and it was really short, though. When Shaq was at the peak of his powers, he was there with LeBron and Jordan. He was insane. And I feel like that's what we're going to see with Giannis, too. Because he doesn't have that
Steph is playing
He
his
doesn't
way
have
into the
that
top
touch.
5, by the way.
ever.
He's
No.
if this carries out for the rest of this year and
How many
next
titles
year,
does he have to win? Just one more? You thinking he's in the top 5? He replaces Magic?
I have Magic at 4.
Who do you have at 5? Bird? Mine is
There's a good chance he replaces Bird. Those Celtics, I mean, like they played the Lakers over and over, and
Okay.
then their team
Kevin,
stacked.
Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond. What are you trying to say? At least Bird won all the Finals MVPs for that team.
Why
Steph
didn't
didn't even
LeBron
do
just stay
that.
on the Cavs?
Why?
Because then at least it could have been like LeBron and the Warriors over and over with the Cavs, and then it would have made more sense. It doesn't make sense for him to just bounce around so much.
He's only been on 3 teams.
I don't mind him going to the Heat and coming back, but just when you come back, just stay.
Yeah. I mean, he wanted to go to the Lakers for like a business thing, and he won there, and he wants to live in Los Angeles, so, I mean, that's fine.
And well, also if Kyrie just is not so weird and stays too, that probably had
yeah,
a
if
big
they
role.
both stay, he probably stays.
Like in
Or they both go to
2018,
the
in
Lakers
2018,
together.
if Kyrie's still there.
They get loose to the Warriors again.
Oh really?
Or they maybe trade for Paul George. I think they were thinking about doing that. But I mean, maybe the Rockets beat the Warriors. I mean, I don't know. The Rockets almost beat the Warriors that year, so if Chris Paul doesn't go down, they probably do it. So
All right, we're gonna move over to the NFL. About halfway through the podcast. Thanks you guys for staying in. If you guys are just now cutting to the NFL, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. We know you guys are gonna enjoy it. So we're gonna start off with who is the best player under 25. It's been a big topic of discussion lately, but I'm just here to tell you that the best player under 25 is Micah Parsons. Defensive, he's probably the best defensive player in the NFL entirely, regardless of age. Since sacks have become a stack. Wait. Since sack,
you gotta speak better, my man.
I know you do
What's
too.
up with you and sack? You said sack twice.
I know. That's
One
what I'm
sack
trying.
became sack. Dude, come on, let's go.
Once sacks became a stat.
Oh, I'll say it.
No,
Once sacks became a stat. Go.
I didn't say it. I said it that time.
No, you didn't. You messed up.
Okay, I'm just
You
gonna
said
skip
once
that.
sacks became a sack. Again. All right.
Okay.
Once sacks became
I'm gonna do it like
stat.
this. Stats became a sack. Oh, wait.
No. Okay, this is like making me pissed. Let's go.
I'm trying,
Just-
dude.
I will say it.
No, I don't want you to say it. I'm
Then
gonna
say it. Let's go.
I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Dang, bro.
Once.
No, don't even start me off. Dang, bro. Sacks became a stat. There we go. Okay, ready? Sacks became a stat in 1983. He has 12 in 2 years, most all time by any player. Nobody's ever done it before. We haven't seen anything like Micah Parsons at such a young age.
Hold up.
What's up?
You said he's had 12 sacks in 2 years.
Yeah.
That's the most.
That's the most in the first 2 years of a career.
In the first 2 years of a career.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because there are people who've gotten like 15 sacks in 1 year. So I don't know what you're on.
In your first 2 years in the NFL.
Okay, yeah. Clarify that.
I did. I said that.
No, you
just
didn't
weren't
say so
listening.
after I said it. No, you didn't.
No.
You just no. You said nobody's ever done that in a 2 year period.
No,
That's
I
exactly
didn't.
what you said.
Okay, I can't wait for this to come
All right,
out.
bet, bet, bet,
I
bet,
cannot
bet,
wait
bet,
for this to
bet,
come out.
bet,
You're
bet.
wrong, bro. You just talk, bro. You're turning over like this, not even listening to me, and then you turn and
I'm
hear one
listen-
little thing and you click.
All right.
It's Micah Parsons. Cameron doesn't have anybody because he's trash. Dolphins versus 49ers. Who you got? Is the Dolphins versus 49ers foreshadowing for the Super Bowl? And who you got in the game?
Dolphins 49ers?
Yeah.
Who would win?
They're playing this weekend.
Oh.
You little weirdo. Who would win?
I got the 49ers
No.
in that. I feel like the 49 I think they haven't given up a point in the second half in their last 4 games. Like Tua's going to
Tua's showing that he's the real deal this game.
I know, I'm not saying that.
He's going to drop
I just think
30
the 49ers are going to
away.
win. I don't know. I got the 49ers winning that game for sure.
Tua's going there. He's dropping 30 away. He's leaving with 3 touchdowns, 350 yards. He's proving that the Dolphins are the best team, not only in their division, but in the conference. And, well, maybe not the conference. The Chiefs are pretty good. But, yeah, in the division, which says a lot because that's a stacked division. And then the Bills play the Patriots. So
You said sacked again.
No, I didn't.
You were so close. You said stacked. You were like stacked. That's a
You're
stacked
hearing.
division.
You just love to hear sacks.
No,
That's what it is.
no,
You love to hear
all
about
right.
sacks.
All right.
That's all you can hear.
All right.
Talk more about sacks. That's what you're saying.
What?
You just every time I say something, you hear the word sack.
Well, you keep saying it, so.
No, I don't.
All right.
I said stacked. It is a stacked division. The Dolphins are going to roll into San Francisco this weekend. They're going to beat the brakes off them. They're going to win by 2 touchdowns. Tua's going to have 350 yards. They're going to score 30 points. He's going to have 3 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill's going to look like the best receiver in the NFL, which he is. And they're going to walk away looking like the best team in their conference and the second best team in the AFC, if not the best. It's going to be a competition. I'm excited to see them play the Chiefs in the playoffs, and, here we go. I've been saying that Tua was that dude since the year started. Go back. You guys all commented. You guys all made fun of me. You guys all said it was stupid. Even Cameron did. I said Tua would be the MVP. Everyone's like, oh, you're crazy, bro. He has never done anything in his career, dude. He looks like trash. And then guess what? Best QBR in the NFL, balling out, making the Dolphins look like a franchise team. They're about to be good for the next 3 to 4 years, if not longer. So say what you want. Call me Mystic Caden because I predict these things.
I got 49ers winning 2017. Bank it. What's the over-under on that?
So the Dolphins score all 17 in the first half?
No, I mean, I don't know, but I'm going 2017 49ers game-winning field goal. Jimmy G clutches up. All right, what else we got?
Dang, bro. I killed that segment, though. And you're going to be like, never mind. Eagles, Titans. Who you got? Who you sending weird selfies to, bro?
No, stop. Who?
Bro, what the heck was that,
Stop, bro. Chill. All right, what is it?
Come on, dude.
Dude, just stop.
You pulled it up on the pod and then you...
All right,
Come on,
is your
dog.
question?
Eagles, Titans. That's what I said.
Eagles.
I can't take you serious.
What do I do?
I can't take you serious now.
Bro, just
I mean-
chill. Don't do this to me right now.
You got the Eagles?
Yeah.
All right. I do too. I got the Eagles. I think that the Titans... I hope Derrick Henry has a good game. Derrick Henry and Jalen Hurts will play together. It would be cool. But I like...
Jalen
I
Hurts
like
never
the
played with
Eagles.
Derrick Henry, my boy.
No, but Bama alums got that.
Yeah,
Bama
they're
alums like
tight.
this.
They're tight, but I'm just saying.
I mean, Jalen only played with Devontae for a year, and Devontae had like 3 catches that year. So
He didn't play with Devontae. Oh, yeah, you're right.
his freshman year.
Yeah. No, his freshman year, Devontae was not on the team. His sophomore year is when all the receivers came in.
Yeah, you're
Or
right. Sophomore.
Yeah.
The year you got benched for Tua.
Yes. Correct.
Wait.
And then he sat the next year as a junior, and then he transferred to Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I'm thinking. He should have won a title his freshman year too. That
Yeah,
team
he
should have won a
should've.
title.
That team was stupid.
So Watson comes back, and you can't tell me it's not weird. Okay, so they suspend him for 11 weeks. He comes back this weekend. I'm sure everyone will watch. I have a Cleveland Browns jersey. I don't know why, but I'll put it on. Actually, maybe I won't. It's an
Isn't it
Odell
Odell?
jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Odell on the Browns. It's an interesting time.
I like Odell on the Rams.
You'd like that jersey?
Yeah, that would be fine.
I might have his Cowboys jersey.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Watson comes back. It's week 12. Unironically, they're playing his old team in the Texans, which you cannot tell me was not on purpose, bro.
Yeah,
the
that is
NFL's
pretty
we-
funny because
It's
and
interesting.
it's a great warm up game.
Yeah, they're
The Texans are
trash, and it's his old team. Oh,
Yeah.
what a story!
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson comes back.
it was kind of like luck. Well, I wonder if they thought about that when they made the schedule, if that was even out yet. But
No, they suspended him and could see the schedule. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean
They chose 11.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know who's in whose ear or who's giving who money.
there was an 11-game suspension.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I mean that's
Yeah,
like
that's
an
what I'm
odd
saying.
number.
And then game 12 is the Texans.
Yeah, it's funny.
And they
That's
lost
rigged.
game 11. Who was that, though? Who they just lose to?
No, they just beat the
Oh, yeah.
Bucks.
With Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
4-7. Yeah, you don't want him to come back against Tom Brady, do you? At the time, people thought the Bucks were about to be nasty.
The Bucks, I mean, they're so
Until,
lucky
you
they're
know,
in such a trash division.
They could easily make the playoffs. Which is, yeah.
Yeah, they're
it's
going
funny.
to, I'm sure.
Who is the best wide receiver in the NFL?
To me, it's Justin Jefferson because he's just, as I said like a couple podcasts ago, him and Julio Jones are the only receivers to average 90 yards for their career, like a game. And he carries the Vikings offense, dude. Like he's single-handedly.
Whoa, Dalvin Cook is a baller.
I know, but
They have
dude,
some good pieces.
No, I know, but he like
And Kirk Cousins at 12.
Kirk Cousins relies on Justin Jefferson more than any quarterback relies on a receiver, I think, in the NFL. And he singly,
nope.
if you just watch the Bills
Diggs
game,
and Josh Allen.
no, I don't know about that, dude. Just, if you watch the Bills game, he single-handedly won them that game. Justin Jefferson is the best receiver in the NFL.
Derek Carr, Devontae Adams. That's who.
And what does that amount to? 4 wins?
Josh Jacobs is becoming the best running back in the NFL before our eyes.
Maybe.
Roll Tide. Dude, imagine this,
Dude was
bro.
a third string on
Just
Alabama.
imagine this. Just picture this for me real quick, okay? Derrick Henry stays hot. He has a good year next year. Maybe it's his last year of his career. I don't know. So Derrick Henry's good, right? Josh Jacobs arises, becomes the best running back in the NFL. So the top 2 running backs in the NFL are Bama players. Tua up there. Jalen Hurts up there. Mac Jones has a good year
And
next
then
year. Bryce Young starts somewhere.
Rookie of the year.
So then we have 4 QBs starting.
Guys,
in the
Alabama rules the NFL. They rule it. So when the playoff happens this year, and let's just say, USC goes in at 4, and they've been playing the Pac-12 all year, and Georgia beats them by 30, don't come crying.
Don't come
Because,
crying.
Bama, if they were number 4, that spreads what, 3 for Georgia?
It's closer than whatever 11 that it's about to be against USC.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that, and it's not gonna be.
If I'm a Georgia fan right now, I'm hoping USC wins that game,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, you don't want to. I don't think you want to see Ohio State or Bama really. I think Ohio State
Fresh
would
off
have
a
chance.
loss.
Yeah, I think Ohio State
With
would
nothing
they
to
have
lose.
nothing to lose. It's like the same situation in 2014. They were number 4. Everybody thought Bama was gonna win, and that team just emerged in the playoff. So who knows? I think Ohio State could beat
With
Georgia.
their third string QB.
I don't think USC could beat Georgia. They're gonna get out physical.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I
bad.
want either this to happen. I want either both to lose or neither to lose. And here's why I
I'd
say
rather
this.
Ohio State get in over
If
USC.
both lose, I don't. If both lose, I'm hoping that TCU gets beat bad enough they drop to 5. They don't stay in.
If they get killed, if they get beat by like 2 or more,
If they both
touchdowns,
lose, and then
there's a
USC drops to
chance.
6, okay? So if they both lose, USC drops to 6, TCU drops to 5. If they lose bad, Bama at 4, Ohio State at 3. So that's why I hope they both lose for our one last 14% ESPN chance to get into the playoff. Beyond that, I want neither to lose. One, because I really, 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 really don't want Ohio State to win a title. They've won one title in my cognitive existence. They've won in 2014.
People flip
I
for it.
cannot remember when they lost another one. Apparently, they're Georgia, Bama, Clemson level. Tell me why. Is it recruiting? Is that it? It's not winning. It's only recruiting. Beyond that,
in their name.
yeah, the Ohio State, Ohio
That
State.
makes me so mad.
But anyway, and then the reason I want both to win, if they don't, if Bama's not getting in, I don't want Ohio State to get in either. I don't want them to even have a chance at winning the title. So,
You don't want Georgia to win.
I don't want Georgia to win, but how amazing would it be if they beat the brakes off USC and people were like, well, the best Pac-12 team we've seen in ages gets demolished. And then they play Michigan, who's like, they're a powerhouse. They're the same team. They look just alike. And then they just beat the brakes off them too. And they're like, okay.
Guys, the team that
The SEC is different. It just means more. We say this week after week. Stop.
Guys, the team Utah, the team that USC's playing, lost to Florida this year, who lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Utah lost to Florida
Yeah.
and is in the Pac-12 championship. That's all you need to know. Oregon, who's one of
And
the
then
best Pac-12
South
teams,
Carolina-
got smacked by
South
Florida, or
Carolina.
Georgia by 46.
South Carolina, a low-end SEC team, which turned out to have
Beat
a great
the
end.
best team in the ACC.
Beat the best ACC team.
At Clemson.
Yeah, on the road.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
No.
Bro. Take the top 4 in the SEC, let them have a tournament,
Let Penn
and that'll be the national
Let
champion.
Penn State be in the SEC. They're South Carolina. I guarantee you. Penn State's not any good. I'm sorry. The Big Ten, besides Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, is garbage. Straight trash. The Big Ten sucks.
They play Vanderbilt 4 weeks a year.
Yeah. Yes. More. Like 6 weeks a year.
That just like unlocks something in your
This
head.
is the
This
problem.
is-
I like when that guy said Ohio State plays, all they care about is beating Michigan, and you get smacked at home. You should not be in the playoff in any circumstance. I'm sorry.
You lose
But
by
I guess you
22.
could say the same about, like, Bama didn't even win the West. So you don't win the West, that's tough to get into. But still, I mean, you could go either
Listen,
way.
there's no top 4 teams then.
Yeah,
there's no top
not.
4 teams. No one meets the criteria.
TCU does, I guess.
TCU
they're
does. And honestly, if their name was Texas, they could lose and still be in. But their name's TCU.
Yeah, if their name was Texas. If Texas was 12-0 right now with wins over Bama and everybody.
No, not their schedule. It's TCU's schedule, but their name is Texas.
But and the thing is about Texas is the FBI has them in the top 10, I'm sure. They have stacked talent.
I'm
If
saying
people-
everything. No. I'm saying everything is the exact same, but their name is Texas.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
They
college football-
can lose and still be in.
college
If their
football's a
name's
soap opera.
Oklahoma, they can lose and still be in. Out of the Big 12, those are the 2. There's not another team.
Yeah, agreed.
But their name is TCU, so no one gives a crap.
I mean,
that's how it is.
TCU's been good for
They were
my
Cameron.
lifetime.
They were unranked to start the year.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever happened. A team unranked has made the playoff. I don't think. Oh, no, Michigan did last year, I believe. They were unranked. So,
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh's figuring it out. So
but
Whatever.
I-
to call him the best coach, I can't hear
Stop.
it. I've been saying this to him. If any coach in college football had this 4-year stretch that Saban has had the last 4 years, they would be considered the best coach in football. It's ridiculous. You're used to it. You're blind. You're blind.
You're blind witnesses.
Let me open
like,
your eyes.
Skip says.
Yeah, he says that about LeBron
Yeah,
sometimes.
LeBron lovers. Blind witnesses.
Very interesting. Start bench cut. We got a college football start bench cut. QBs: Bryce Young, Stroud, Caleb Williams.
All right, this is all right, y'all. If you follow the podcast, you already know what I'm starting. I'm starting Bryce Young, and Caleb Williams has Jordan Addison, who's going to be the best receiver in the draft, and Stroud, of course, has Marvin Harrison Jr., Nijba, like a bunch of guys. Bryce Young has literally nobody and is carrying our offense. So yeah, I'm starting Bryce Young. He's the best quarterback in the NCAA. He's been for the last 2 years. He's unbelievable. I'm benching.
You know what to do.
I'm going to bench Caleb Williams. And I'll tell you why. Stroud, I love the guy. He's a cool dude. He hasn't made the playoff. He might not make it this year again. He hasn't beat Michigan. He hasn't won a Big Ten championship. It's tough. He has the best weapons in college football, and he's just not. He hasn't got over the hump. Caleb Williams is a fantastic runner. I know he's playing Pac-12 defenses, so take it what you want from it. But I'm gonna bench Caleb Williams. He's probably gonna win the Heisman, and I'm gonna cut C.J. Stroud.
All right, I'm going to start Bryce Young. He's the best QBs. If you only took just the way that he holds himself to a higher standard. He looks like an NFL QB. He moves like an NFL QB.
He runs a pro-style offense so well.
I'm going to bench C.J. Stroud, though, and I'm going to cut Caleb Williams. I like Caleb Williams. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's a sophomore. He looks like a good guy and everything. I like C.J. Stroud's mindset and how he handled the loss to Michigan. But to me, I think that's Caleb Williams has been fairly consistent throughout the year, and I think that if you really look at it, though, C.J. Stroud played his way out of a Heisman Trophy. It was in his hands. He was the favorite for 12 weeks.
Well, that's because of narrative.
Well, it says he played better.
I mean,
The last
Caleb
2
Williams-
weeks, he
yeah,
didn't play
that's
as
true.
good.
That's
He
true.
didn't play as good
But
for
it was
2 weeks.
It was still his to lose at the beginning of the year.
Who?
Stroud's. Nobody even.
Stroud's and Bryce's. It was really close betting.
I know, but I'm saying Stroud. It's super hard to win back-to-back Heisman's. Like one person's done it, and Stroud it was his to lose. It was.
And I get
The narratives was for
Also,
him to
I
win.
get that you. It's also a little bit of recency because you look at it and you're like, oh, he only threw for 3,300 yards and 36 touchdowns. Okay, last season he threw for 44 and over 40 touchdowns. Like, is it based off of this year?
Yeah.
Because if it is, then why aren't you cutting Bryce Young? So it's not based off this year. It's based off of players. And when you look at the players, C.J. Stroud had a little bit of a down here, same as Bryce. He has great players. But if you just look at his last year performance, if you even just take their best performances, it's Bryce 1, C.J. Stroud 2, Caleb Williams 3.
Bryce had put over 400 yards of offense by himself against what many people thought was the best defense in a decade in Georgia. And they had 6 players drafted off their defense. So, yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I got to look at Caleb Williams' stats specifically. I wish they just lost to Notre Dame and I know this was a problem. And we were just 5.
Yeah.
But then they might be like, dude, if we were 5 right now, they'd be like, the playoffs are set.
Right.
That's what they'd be.
Unless maybe what if Michigan then lost to Purdue and then they took out Ohio State and put Bama at 4? That'd be hilarious.
That's what I'm hoping happens.
I don't know, maybe.
Because if they lose,
Michigan almost lost to Illinois. So at home.
you just never know.
You never
The
know. You
parity
don't know
is
what they
there.
Yeah.
People, let's look at Caleb Williams' stats for the year. 3,700 yards, 34 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
That's really good.
It's good with the no interceptions, but 3,700 yards is nothing like insane. Something we haven't seen.
No, but how many rush yards does he have?
That's what I'm looking for now. 350.
Yeah, I mean
10
that's a good
touchdowns.
year.
10 touchdowns. You know whose stats are really, really close to these?
Hmm.
My dark horse Heisman pick,
Oh, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Let's take a look at
Yeah,
old boy
but they
stats.
have 3 losses.
3,300 pass yards, 27 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And how much did you run for, old Bo? He ran for 508 and 14 touchdowns. 14 touchdowns. It's pretty good. But yeah, Caleb Williams is the Heisman. Regardless, but he's just not there for me. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. Make sure that you watch the next episode. Watch the previous one if you want. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Please check us out, as you know, on YouTube at the Good Point Bro Podcast. We're on TikTok at goodpoint.bro. We're not really on Instagram, but if you would rather do that, then we're at Good Point Bro. So it's been a pleasure. That's enough for episode number 32. We'll see you in episode 53.
Don't sleep. I already said it, but
Don't sleep, guys. It's been fun. All right, y'all stay safe. Later.
peace.